takes it in overtime. Brady Tkachuk, breakaway shoots, scores!
All right, guys, so I'm filming this during the game. It's not even over. I couldn't stomach more of it. I'm literally recording this with about 14 minutes left in the third period of play. Ottawa is now down 5-1. The captain, Brady Tkachuk, turns it over with a lazy backhand pass right through the middle. Poor Kevin Mandolese had no chance. And that's just a microcosm of the Ottawa Senators tonight. An utter disgrace in the biggest game of the season. And I know we've been saying that for quite some time, but this literally was the biggest game of the season. Ottawa was 6 points out of the final wildcard spot going into this game. This game as well was one of those 3 games in hand we have on the New York Islanders. The team were 6 points behind for that final wildcard spot. So it's imperative for the Ottawa Senators to show up for a game they have to win. But as we've seen against Chicago, as we've seen against the Vancouver Canucks, the Ottawa Senators did not show up, and they were embarrassed. Embarrassed. Again, they have been outscored 19-7. 19-7 in the last 4 games. The most important stretch in the season. And Ottawa gets outscored 19-7. And it might even be more by the time we're watching this video, because I'm recording this mid-game. Once again, Ottawa is currently getting pumped 5-1. Who knows what the final score will be? But once again, I don't have the patience for this. The clocks were fast-forwarded an hour. I am tired, and more importantly, I'm tired of watching such crap. If they don't care out there on the ice, why the hell should I care to keep on watching? I'm going to record this video. In the last month, Ottawa, before this game begun, scored 7 power play goals. Gave up 6 shorthanded goals in that span. Take that in. They have scored 1 more goal than they've given up on the power play. It's the power play. It's not 5-on-5. It's the power play. And we've given up almost as many goals on the power play as we've scored. Well, guess what? Ottawa today made a change on the power play unit, on the first unit. Instead of putting a Claude Giroux or Jacob Chychrun, they put Jacob Chychrun, no Claude Giroux, and they took Alex DeBrincat off. So they had Tom Chabot and Jacob Chychrun out there. They had 2 defensemen on the first power play unit, and guess what happened? Of course, Calgary scored on that power play. And Ottawa now has as many shorthanded goals as power play goals in the last month. Once again, another microcosm to show you what's been going on for the Ottawa Senators as of late. That is an utter disgrace. It's a disgrace. I mean, an utter disgrace. And the coaching staff, I mean, look, sure, you can say all you want. Oh, yeah, they made a change. Oh, yeah, big change. They put Tom Chabot and Jacob Chychrun out there. But how the hell is that going to create offense? Tom Chabot's been, I'm sorry, garbage this year. Fatigue has caught up to him, I'm sure. He's being overworked. I get all that. But why are you playing him more than coach? It's so stupid. Put Chychrun out there. Put Claude Giroux out there. Giroux is one of the best power play point getters in the National Hockey League since 2010, and he's on your bench. Why? Why? It's inexcusable. These lineup decisions, these power play formations are inexcusable, and you can blame DJ Smith for some things. You can't blame him for others. This is something you can absolutely blame him for. It's a disgrace. The power play has given up as many goals as they've scored in the last month. I got more. I got a whole list of things to get through here. Ottawa, under DJ Smith in his career as the Senators head coach, is 48, 76, and 12 on the road. That is 31st in the National Hockey League in that span. Now let that settle in for a second. Let that settle in. The Ottawa Senators are barely 400 on the road, if not worse. I'm not good at math, so maybe I'm wrong, but maybe even worse under DJ Smith. Now, I'm sorry, if you're 31st in the National Hockey League on the road with your head coach, I don't know. Maybe it's time to get a new coach. I'm not an NHL GM. I'm just a fan or journalist, whatever you want to call it. But I don't know about you. It sounds like to me, I don't know. Maybe you might have to change the coach. Maybe I'm crazy. Let me know in the comment section down below. But to me, 48, 76, and 12 on the road seems warranting of a coaching change. Unbelievable. Now, the team looks disinterested, which is why I'm recording this to begin with. If they don't care, why the hell should I care, right? And once again, if the players can't show up for such a pivotal game, and I don't care If you're going to say in the comment section down below, oh, there's no more big games. Oh, tonight wasn't a big game. You've been saying that forever. Guess what? Guess what? Tonight was literally the biggest game of the year. I don't give a damn if I've been saying that a lot, because Ottawa tonight, this is one of their games in hand on the New York Islanders. They're 6 points back. They had 3 games in hand, now only 2. So if they win both of those games in hand, they're still 2 points out of a playoff spot. So yeah, this was the biggest game of the year. And if you think it wasn't, I ask you to rewind this video 30 seconds and rewatch it till you understand how important this game was and why I'm so mad. I'm literally fuming right now. I mean, Ottawa put in a hell of an effort the last 2-3 weeks and then threw it away in less than 48 hours. Of course, that 5-2 loss last night against the Vancouver Canucks as well. So, I don't know what to say anymore. I mean, I'm a Sens fan till I die. I'm not going to stop making videos. But at the same time, it's so frustrating to see the Ottawa Senators one night play like, the future Stanley Cup champions, and then the next night play like they don't give a damn. And once again, I'm not an NHL coach. I'm not an NHL GM. I'm just some guy making videos on YouTube. But listen to this, and listen to this carefully. I don't have to be a genius to understand that if Ottawa is losing the ball of your games on the road, once again, it might be time for a change. I don't know about you. I think it might be time for a change. And I'll just leave it at that. I don't know what to say anymore. I really don't. I mean, it's absurd. It's really absurd that, frankly, this has gone on for so long. I mean, the road record alone should be enough to tell you that the Ottawa Senators need to change. And look, I'll say this, okay? I'm going to say this. I like DJ Smith. I say it every single time. I think he's a hell of a character, great guy for the locker room, great in the community. I love everything about the person, but the coach is just not getting results. And this is a business. If you don't get results, why the hell are you sticking around? So I understand and I agree, and I will say this. DJ Smith was the right coach for the rebuild. He helped develop these players, and he deserves credit for that. But is he the right, coach to take us to the next step? I don't think so, and he hasn't shown us a reason to believe so either. With the roster he's gotten to be performing the way we are, it says all that needs to be said. So besides that, I'll leave it at that, as Ottawa is going to lose this one to the Calgary Flames. Back-to-back losses against teams, frankly, that look down and out. Vancouver's a team way out. Calgary's also pretty out. So these are 2 games Ottawa should have won. They lost both in embarrassing fashion both ways. So their next game is Tuesday against Connor McDavid and the Edmonton Oilers. That one should be interesting. And we'll just leave it at that. By the way, a couple of injury updates. Tom Chabot left the game in the third period after blocking a shot. He limped off, not looking good. Hopefully he's okay. Matthew Joseph slammed into the boards in the first period of play from Tyler Toffoli. Looked like a calf or knee injury. He screamed in pain. That one looks severe. I would not be surprised if he's out for quite some time. Hopefully I'm wrong, but we'll see about that. So besides that, best of luck to Chabot and Joseph. Hope you guys are okay. And I will see you probably Tuesday night after the Ottawa Senators take on the Edmonton Oilers. I'll see you soon. We'll get through this, Sens fans. Go Sens, go.